TikTok, the app that turned ordinary people into internet celebrities or TikTok stars, revolutionized short form content and became world's most downloaded app in 2020. But today, it's not the dancing teens or viral challenges that are making headlines. It's the US government's decision to kick TikTok out of America.
TikTok.
I think the clock is ticking for TikTok.
The fate of TikTok could be decided at any moment. The Supreme Court is hearing arguments challenging the new law that could result in
Now with a legal battle between the U.S. and one of the most popular social media platforms in the world.
because of national security concerns.
India, along with other countries like Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Netherlands, Norway, UK, has already banned TikTok in their countries. But it's just a social media app. Why countries are so aggressively banning TikTok? Is there something dark or shady things happening behind the name TikTok? Is Chinese government the culprit? Why is it concern for national security? What's really driving the US government to kick TikTok out of US? The reasons may shock you and change your perspective about this. Are you ready for the truth? First, let's rewind. TikTok, owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, became a global sensation by merging with Musical.ly in 2018. It wasn't just an app, it was an app home for viral trends, short form content, meme culture, and billions of views. TikTok wasn't just fun, it was addictive. It created a platform that prints money. By 2022, TikTok ads generated billions in revenue, but with the rise comes scrutiny, especially from the US government. Here's where it gets really serious. TikTok's Chinese ownership raised alarms among US lawmakers. Why? Because in China, law requires companies to cooperate with the government, including sharing data, which includes your data. Imagine this. TikTok collects data like what do you watch, what links do you click, and where is your located, and even the way you type. What if this data could be accessed by the foreign government, Chinese? The US claims that it poses national security threat. Yes. Example, think of Hawaii, another Chinese tech giant in 2019. The US banned Hawaii citing fear of equipment could be used for coinage. TikTok is facing a similar scenario with lawmakers arguing that ByteDance, the parent company, might be compelled with sharing sensitive user data with Chinese government. But TikTok denies these claims. They have repeatedly said US user data is stored in America and overseen by Oracle. So, is it about the data or something bigger? TikTok took the battle to court, arguing the government's action violated the US Constitution. They claimed the ban infringes on free speech, protected by First Amendment, and it treats them unfairly compared to other social media platforms like Meta or X, a First Amendment issue. But here's the twist. But in a landmark decision, the US Court of Appeals sided with the government. Judges ruled that national security concerns justifies the restrictions and emphasize that it measures where the least restrictive means to address these concerns. Cut to the quote from ruling, this is not about suppressing speech, it's about protecting American citizens from foreign threats. For example, to put it in a perspective, think of airport security after 9/11. Everyone had to adopt to strict rules, not to infringe on rights but to ensure safety. The court sees TikTok ban in similar light. This decision could shake the social media landscape. Let's break it down. So who is winning? Meta. The parent company of Instagram, Facebook saw its stock hit record highs after this ruling. Why? If TikTok exits the US market, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Reels, YouTube Shorts could dominate the short form space. Example, Snapchat struggled to compete with TikTok, losing 40% of its stock value in 2012. With TikTok potentially out of the picture, Snapchat might finally recover the lost ground. And who's losing? TikTok. And on the flip side, Oracle, a major partner handling TikTok US data, could lose significant business. And for TikTok creators, the stakes are even higher. Imagine losing millions of followers and the income that comes with it overnight. This isn't just about the app, it's the reflection of the growing tech war between US and China and possibly other countries. The US has already restricted Huawei, blocking semiconductors exports, and now TikTok is in the crosshair. Example, Chinese apps like WeChat, Alibaba have also faced restrictions in US, signaling a broader effort to curb Chinese influence to the tech world. But here's the twist. Chinese consumers continue to support their own tech giants, from Baidu to Tencent. Could this be the beginning of the global tech divide? ByteDance has until January 19, 2025 to divest TikTok's US operations. If they don't, the app could vanish from American App Store. And while President Biden could grant an extension, it's far from guaranteed. TikTok plans to appeal in the Supreme Court, making it the next chapter in the legal drama. But even if they succeed, the trust issues between US and the TikTok may never fully recover. So, what can we learn from this drama? Data is the new oil. Sorry, it is already the oil. Who controls the data controls the power. This is the wake-up call for all tech companies. Prepare for change. Social media platforms can rise, can fall faster than ever. Diversify your presence. Global tech battles are here to stay. This is just one chapter in a larger story of US, China, or any other country's tech competition. So, is US justified its actions, or is the TikTok being unfairly targeted? And what does this mean for a future of social media? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this breakdown, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more business dramas and marketing sagas. Until then.